How much do you look forward to playing against the world champions in Germany, and how much do you get into that game with any trepidation?
I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. Obviously, watching them in the World Cup, they're a fantastic team. But looking at ourselves, well, we've built up a good team morale since the new managers come in. So I'm looking forward to it. When
you were watching the World Cup, how much of you was willing them on to become the champions, so that we can say we're playing against the best? We've been unofficial world champions before, of course, in '67.
I think the performances they put in, I think over the group stages, and I think they deserve to be winning. I think when they beat Brazil as well, I think everyone else wanted them to go on and win it.
The manager has already talked about the development of our team. How important is it to focus on our strengths without everybody telling us how good Germany are?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've got a lot of respect for them, but we have to look at our performances and do our stuff in training to prepare for the game. And I think the way the manager sets up in training stuff, I think we've got a good squad.
What does it mean for you playing against Germany? I know you've had pretty injury interrupted last few years. How are you feeling physically?
I have, yeah. It's been good to get back and have a good full pre-season. I think it's been a few years since I've had a pre-season, so it was good to get that and get a few goals in pre-season as well. So looking forward to being back in.
The manager at Sunderland said physically you look stronger than you have for the last 3-4 years. Do you feel that, and what have you had to do to get yourself back to?
I do, yeah. I feel obviously every time, for the past 2 years, every time I went out to train, I've always had something niggling. But this is the first time I've kind of been in training and not had a single pain.
I know the Scotland fans are itching to see you get another goal again. Do you feel that they've got lots more to see from you? I know they see you playing week in, week out of the Premier League, but do you feel you've got not anything to prove, but do you feel you've still got your best form in a Scotland jersey?
Yeah, definitely. I'm only 27, obviously got a few more years yet to play for Scotland, so yeah, hopefully I can get a lot more games under my belt and get a few goals as well.
Some new faces in this time, some people like yourself now, effectively longer servants. What's the dynamic like? What's been the catalyst for our improvement?
I think we've always added new players. We've always got some new talents coming through, you know. So it's good for the gaffer to obviously have a large bunch of lads to pick from, because I don't think it's been the case in the past. So, and there's a lot of players playing at a very high level as well.
Do you keep an eye out for the fellow Scot strikers down the road and see how they get on? Chris Martin, I mean, again, not a lot of fans in Scotland have seen him in dark blue, but he's been scoring and barrel loading the Championship. Steven Naismith.
He has. He had a great season last season. The amount of goals he scored, and I think he got another 2 last week. So Nazy's got 3 and 3, hasn't he? So he's doing very well. Nazy. I watched him the other day against Chelsea. He's been playing very well.
Can you describe the difference that the manager's made in training, on the pitch, and just the reasons behind that improvement up the rankings?
No, I think, you know, Robin himself, he's a lively character, which is always good to have when you come away. You know, a bit of atmosphere about the place. So and obviously on the training pitch, he's just exactly the same. So it's good to have.
How do you analyse the group? Some people say it's a good group that we should look to qualify from because of the top 2 with the expanded format. Other people say that outside Germany, everybody's got the ability to beat everybody else.
I think they have, yeah. I think it's going to be a good test for us. And I think if you're going to qualify, you're going to want to do it this way with the big teams we've got in our group. So I think it'll be a good test for us, and it'll be good for the fans to watch.
Was there a sense of disappointment last time around, not least with not qualifying, but that Wales game, the injury after 5 minutes, that proved a bit of a turning point, I think, for our fortunes as well?
Yeah, it's been a tough 2 years for myself, obviously, with the injury I got, and I didn't even touch the ball that game, I don't think. I think I got injured straight away, but it was disappointing, obviously, and then obviously we never qualified as well, so it was a disappointing 2 years, but I'm glad I'm back and playing and hopefully get a few goals.